It's a change in leadership at Herculaneum. Longtime coach Stan Helm stepped down soon after the 2011 season ended, and Black Cats alum David Cook is taking over the reins. Cook says things are progressing every day.
I think we're where we should be, given the situation and the heat and, this point in time in the year. Camp came on me fast. I mean, I turned around and blinked and here it was. Defensively and offensively both, I think we've just we've been meeting as a coaching staff since January. And so our coaches have been jazzed up about this for the last 6 months. So now we're finally getting to implement some things, and I think we all feel pretty comfortable with where we're at. And we've sat around and talked, and, knock on wood, I don't want to compliment them too fast, but these kids are responding, and they're learning our system. They're learning what we want them to know. They're excited. The camaraderie on our team, the team bonding is taking place, and that's exciting to me. But again, we've had a lot of adversity this summer, and we've been forced to kind of rely on each other, and it's kind of been the hallmark of the season so far.
Cook, who served as an assistant coach last season, inherits a team with some good athletes coming back. The Cats are returning 3 starting linemen anchored by Brian Duncan.
I really think we're getting together more this year. We're getting ready faster. We're learning our plays now instead of just getting in shape. We're getting in shape too, but we're actually becoming a team a lot quicker this year than normal.
Returning to the backfield is junior Dustin Johnson, who is the top returning tailback. He says there has been no lack of effort.
We're working our butts off every day, like everybody else is. We're trying to work the hardest, try to get the fastest. We're trying our butts off, and that's all I really know right now. But as it seems to be progressing, we're getting better every day.
Cook says the quarterback position is an open competition right now, with 2 candidates eyeing the starting job.
Billy Duncan is an experienced quarterback. He's played, at lower levels. Last year, he played some at quarterback, not much. He took a lot of snaps defensively for us. He was a DB and an outside linebacker, so he's experienced on the field as a sophomore. He's coming along. He's learning the system. He's picking it up, and it's key to make sure that spot is filled. The other young man that's looking for that is Shaquan Brass. Shaquan is, of the 2, is probably a more relaxed guy. Billy's a little more high tempo. Both, I think, can contribute in their way. We just have to see who's going to pan out.
Developing depth at each position is a priority at this point, as a few key injuries to last year's team caused some problems from time to time in the Cats' 5-6 record.
We've got some starting linebackers returning this year, and we've got some kids that are coming up that didn't play as much, so they're going to press some of those starters for their position. Now, I think, by the end of camp, again, we're going to know with every spot, who do we have, and our coaches were talking just the other night about depth charts, so we're working on putting all that together, and, we'll see a couple of linebackers that are going to have to rotate, I would assume, because we've got some kids that can play some football that we need to find a way to get them on the field.
2 other very important seniors that have not been mentioned is tight end and defensive back Aaron Fuller and linebacker Brady Womax. Both are expected to be impact players. Herculaneum opens the 2012 season at Scott City on August 24th. Reporting for Regional Radio Sports, I'm Ryan Reinheimer.